Hello, everybody. Michael Weber here, coming to you from my living room. Actually, I'll pan around here so you can see it. It's my nice little humble home. I really enjoy it here. I wanted to come on here tonight real quick. I wanted to talk about. I had a phone call today from a friend of mine, and he's still living in California, and that's actually why I'm kind of sitting here because I'm thinking back at where my life was, in the past and where it is now and where we're going, and with Sound Life. And he actually started asking me about that. He asked me how I did it. That's how he started off the call. He didn't know how I do it, and as we started talking, he started saying, "Well, I'm going to give up on my dream. I can't do it anymore. The risk is too much. The stress is too much. I can't handle it." And we started talking, and I told him, I said, "Well, I mean, that's ultimately your dream. You told me from the time I met you that is what you want to do. Just like with me, I've always wanted to be in real estate. I mean, I've always said I was going to be the next, Donald Trump. And he honestly believes he was put on this earth to do this job, and he wanted to turn it into his own business. And I told him, I said, anything that's worthwhile and it's going to be significantly great for not only your life but for your family and your friend, it's not going to be easy, and it's not, and it shouldn't be, because would it be worth it in the end?" And we talked about all this stuff, and that's just something that I really want to hone in on this message is, if you have a dream, don't ever give up on it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who, what, when, where, why. I mean, you always think about that dream. You keep it in the back of your mind to the point where it's just a part of you. I mean, with me, when people say Michael Weber, they think real estate. That's what I've always wanted. I've always wanted real estate to be a part of my name because I love real estate. I could walk in and out of houses all day long if that's what I had to do. I mean, I love it. I love smelling new houses, the new paint, the new carpet, talking to the people, putting a deal together. I love it all. I mean, that's the biggest reason why, I left the supermarket industry and I left the coffee and ice cream shop industry, because that ultimately was not my passion. My passion was real estate, and I was going to make it happen one way or another. And for the longest time, I kept saying that, when I was 16 years old, I'm Michael Weber, I'm in real estate, I own, 3 homes, and I'm in the process of getting my 4th, and I kept saying that over and over again. And ultimately, that's what happened. I mean, that's where I'm at today. I own 3 homes, and I'm doing real estate, and, I'm part of a great company, and so we started talking about that back and forth, and he just kind of lost it. He lost all the hope, and he lost all the faith in himself and why he's here on this earth. And at the end of the call, he's going to call me tomorrow, but at the end of the call, he really started thinking about, is this really what I want to do? Do I really want to give up on this? Does he really feel strongly about it? And if you really feel strongly about it, I mean, ultimately the message is, if you feel strongly about something, go for it. Hurdles are going to come. That's just life. But it's how you deal with them, and it's your attitude towards them that really gets you to the next step. And it's not, the next step is going to be easy, and the next step there may be a door open, and from that point on, all you're going to see is green lights. I mean, for me, and somebody told me this a long time ago. I won't say his name here, but he ultimately told me when he was leaving this is when I was a manager at a supermarket. He ultimately said that life is nothing but hurdle after hurdle after hurdle. It's just, what are you going to do when you get to that hurdle, and are you going to have the energy to jump over it? And if you don't have the energy to jump over it, find a different route to get around it. And so, when you think about stuff like that, is there kind of a negative undertone? Well, yeah. I mean, you don't want to go through life thinking all you're going to have is hurdles, but in the same sense, when I look at a statement like that, I mean, that's challenging. That's something that I have to look forward to. For me, it's every day. That's something that it keeps me going, knowing that what am I going to get over today? What am I going to accomplish today that looked impossible yesterday? And that's what a dream is all about, because dreams are going to have those hurdles. But as Mike Fish always put it, even the most beautiful flower had to go through all the weeds and all the dirt and all the, for lack of a better word, all the crap to become this beautiful, flower, this beautiful blossom that we see today. And that's what a dream is. And so when you plant that seed, don't you ever give up. I mean, I don't care for me, if I was in the beginning stages of a dream, and even when I started businesses, I mean, even the business that we're a part of, I mean, you have to really go the long haul. I mean, eat cans of soup and fruit and water, and that can just be your diet. But if you're doing it for a reason, then, I mean, that seems like it's worth it. I mean, I don't care if that's my diet for the next 10 years. If I know that if I had to do that to help out millions of other people, I'm going to do that because that's ultimately my dream. So if you have a dream, don't ever give up, and don't ever think that you're not smart enough, you're not fast enough, you're not lucky enough, you're not in the right market, you're not in the right, state. You gotta, you have to be over here to make it. You can make it wherever you are if you truly believe in yourself and you believe in God. And that's bottom line. And if you have worry, you don't have faith. If you worry about something, you don't have faith in yourself, and then you ultimately don't have faith in God. So go after it. Don't ever give up. Even if you have the slightest indication that, you know what, this is not worth it, go back to your roots. Go back like I'm doing now. I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about where I was, and I thank God every day that I still have hope, and I still have the drive, and I still have the energy, and I still have the excitement to move forward with my ultimate dream. My ultimate dream of being a worldwide company. Is that going to take a lot of work? Yeah. I mean, right now we started off in a small town, and we're branching to many other states. And I honestly think by the end of this year, at the latest, this same time next year, we're going to be in all 50 states. I mean, and we're growing at a rapid pace. And if you told me, we were going to be here a year ago, I wouldn't have believed anybody. But I would have had an idea and a thought that eventually we would get there. Just so we wouldn't have. I don't think we would have gotten here as fast. But I mean, it's a great blessing, and everything, and every positive thing that's happened to us, it's because of God. I mean, that's just simply put. I mean, the minute something great happens, I turn to Him. The minute something bad happens, I turn to Him. So have that dream, have that faith in yourself, and make something great happen. And if you don't have that hope and you don't have that faith anymore, then come talk to us. Message us on the Facebook. Message us on our email accounts on soundlifeeducation.com. Come to our seminar on the 25th at 4 Point Sheridan in Tempe, 4 Point Sheridan Resort, and see the power that's behind our company, and sit down and really put to paper your dream and go out and get it done. And we'll be here if anything, just somebody to talk to. I mean, if that's what it's going to take to keep the hope going, then absolutely contact us. So if you have a dream, don't give up. And I pray to God that my friend doesn't give up and that he continues striving forward. And I honestly think he will, because after a while, after listening to him and he's getting all this stuff off his chest, he started answering his own questions. So never give up. If you have a dream, go for it, and you can do it. And it doesn't matter what your circumstance is, because like I tell everybody, I'm not the smartest guy in the world. I'm smart. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I can be up there with the best of them, but I'm not the smartest in the world. But I have a great team backing me, so I don't need to be the smartest. I don't have to know everything, and that's just a wonderful feeling. So really go out there and get what you need to get done, and there's people here for you. We're all brothers and sisters on this planet. It doesn't matter who you are, what you believe in, and where you live, and what your career choice is. Never give up on your dream. Always water the plant. If you don't water the plant, it'll never bear fruit. That's what Mike Fish taught me. And I've seen where he's been. He's told me the stories, and he's told me how he lost everything and he made it all back. And now he's a founder of a company that, if I have it my way, is going to be a worldwide sensation. And I know it's going to happen, because whenever I have my mind set on something, I usually get it done. So I'm really excited about it. I wanted to do the video here because I am kind of reflecting and thanking God for everything. I will pan around here so you can kind of see where I'm at. I'm in the couch here. It's been I really like the place I'm at. It's really my little humble abode, I guess you can call it. So anyway, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Enjoy your night. It's really late, so I'm sure people won't be watching this until the morning. But God bless you all. Thank you for taking the time, and see you all at the top.